the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to New Jersey Satellite Studio, where we show you the flavor of life here in the District of New Jersey.
Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday, and welcome back to another episode of INCRadio New Jersey Satellite Studio, where we not only show you the flavor of life, but we learn together. And today we're talking about, well, actually, we're looking back at 2024. It is the last Saturday of this year. Can you believe it? I feel like I barely remember what happened this year. Which is why today we're talking about our favorite and unforgettable moments of 2024. And I'm so excited and thrilled to be joined by our friend, you've seen her before, all the way from Oregon, Flo Guillermo. Hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good early morning to you. It's
Yes,
it's
good
8
early
a.m.
Yes, it is good early morning to you. Hello, Leah.
That is me. I'm Kathleen. You can call me Kat Lay.
Leah.
Whatever you're comfortable with. And we also have all the way from Fort Worth, Texas. I think it's her first time here. We have Arnie Jane. And Arnie, I'm so sorry. I don't want to butcher your last name. What is your last name?
It's D.
Oh, is it? It's
It
only
is.
2 letters, so you
It
could
is.
go either way. Okay, well, thanks for joining us. And what is your current time? 10? Is it 10?
So it is, yes, it just turned 10 o'clock in the morning, so we're not too early.
Yeah, you're coffeeed up and ready to go, right? Okay, well, thank you so much for taking the time to join us on this fun and exciting, but also a topic we can learn from together. So this is supposed to be a fun conversation, but as you know, anything goes. All the real talk here on INC Radio New Jersey and Team Live Chat. Please share with us as we also ask questions. There is a prize box somewhere here. As you know, we always have prizes. So for the best comments, which our panel is going to weigh in on, put them in the live chat as we go, and we'll read them later on in our shout out section. So first question to everyone: what was your favorite moment of 2024? And we're going to go to Flo first for this answer. Flo.
Leah, my first and favorite moment of 2024 was traveling to the Philippines. And of course, we had our SEBSI Awards that time. And so I combined it with meeting my granddaughter for the very first time. She was less than 1 year old. So,
What's her name?
Her name, her name is Riley J. And
Ooh.
I'm getting ready to have her here soon. So we're counting down to having her. So it was a fun moment for us. We spent a week together. So I kind of was able to, be grandma. It's just a little bit.
You don't even look like I don't know what a grandma's supposed to look like, but I feel like I'm not even getting that, that general grandma vibe, right? I don't know if Arnie's talking, she's muted, but
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. She looks too young to be a grandma.
I don't know
when she first said she was a grandma, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You have aged very gracefully.
Thanks again.
Yeah, so it's just like, what? That's amazing.
That was
All right.
so much fun being with her and because at first when she was born, I was like, I felt so surreal, the grandma status. And then finally, when I held her in my arms, I was like, okay, I can feel a little bit but still, I felt like I was just babysitting.
So are you grandma? Are you Lola? Are you Gammy? Are you Nana?
I have not decided what to be called yet, but I kind of tapered it down to Mema.
Ooh, is that
So
Hawaiian?
no, not really. It's like maybe a little younger version being grandma, I guess.
That's cute
Is this,
though.
is this your first grandchild?
It is my first grandchild. So,
So Mema, I like that. That's very fun.
but
And
we'll
I
see what she calls me when she really is here. Because
oh,
now
and
she's
when she starts
talking.
talking, oh,
Yeah.
so I was going to say that's very close to Mama,
Yeah.
but it's not that far away, so it's easier maybe Mema. All
Yeah.
right. What
Yeah.
about you, Arnie? I know you've been traveling all year. Every time I look at your show, you're always out and about. So what was your favorite moment of 2024?
I think my favorite moment was when I went to Bangkok, both in August and in December in Thailand, because my nephew went there to do a study abroad. And so I dropped him off. And having never been to Thailand, I didn't know what to expect. And so going over there to see the culture, to, experience the different foods, which is really good. If you like mango sticky rice, it's so delicious over there. And then also just experience. I was expecting it to be like a third world country because they said Thailand is a third world country. But in all honesty, they've got so many skyscrapers. It's more of a city than I expected. And then, of course, all the different things I got to do, like treat myself to getting a massage every day because. For $9 an hour, why wouldn't you, right? And then if I
And
did
for
it
2 hours, how much was it?
it goes between $12 to $15 depending on what you want to
That's like
get.
the cost of lunch in New York City. Like a deep.
Exactly.
I would
Exactly.
I would rather get a massage for 2 hours than eat.
Yeah. When I first went, I just did the regular 1 hour massage. And then on the second day, I was like, oh, let me do a 30-minute foot massage and an hour full body. So I did that. And then from then on, just 2 hours every day.
Wow, that's being spoiled, Arnie.
Hey, I can't afford to do that here in the States.
Exactly.
So I got to do it over there.
No,
Let's do that.
that's a real vacation. If you can one afford the massage and afford the time. Like for me, I'm time poor. Like I have no time. We're all busy in the United States, so that's a great way to spend your vacation.
And I
Um,
think that the difference over there is people actually have time to do things. Even the locals, they're not tied down to working 24/7. They actually go out and enjoy life. And the people over there, they're very friendly. The only thing is they don't speak English as much. But it's just great. And then the food, everything is fresh. I mean, they're like cooking it right there in front of you. So
I was gonna
it
say, were they going to the pond and getting you the fish that you ordered? It's like, how
was
could you like?
No, but the seafood is all right there, all raw, and they just cook it in front of you. And so they're the types where on their menus sometimes they'll say out of stock because if let's say you ordered a shrimp dish, if they ran out of shrimp for that day, then that's it. They're not, there's nothing in the freezer that's frozen or anything like that. So I thought
That's
that was the coolest
awesome.
thing.
No, that's awesome. That's like a favorite, not even a favorite moment. That's like a favorite movie moment of my life, 2024. And you went there 2 times. So
I
that's like,
did.
so a total of how many days in Bangkok for 2024?
So the first time I went was 5 days, and then the second time I went was for 10 days. And I did experience some weird stuff over there, where you're walking around the market. No, no, it's not that. So they're known for their street food. So all the food is
Yes, they are.
yes, but then they had one where it was a whole body of a crocodile, and then they're just picking meats off of it and barbecuing it,
Like
and I'm like,
lechon.
kind of, but with a crocodile. So I thought that was gross.
I did.
And then they had like grasshoppers and scorpions
Ooh, that
and
sounds exciting.
larvae. I like, yeah, no, I
Wait,
wouldn't
like
eat.
live larva?
No, well, they cook it all, so it's
Oh, I
all.
was gonna say because there are some Asian cultures that actually have live larvae that they put in. It's very. I couldn't do it, but some people do. It's like on the Fear Factor shows.
Yeah.
It's like balut. I mean, balut's cooked, but I couldn't. I at this age could not do it. So that's interesting. I guess it'd be very naive of me to say I didn't really think that Bangkok had alligators or crocodiles.
I didn't think so either.
Well, I
but,
mean, it's a tropical country, so I guess it makes sense if they have, if it looks like Florida, the Everglades.
but they had a lot of seafood. That was a good thing.
Okay. Oh, that
Crazy.
is.
Yeah.
That is. And how much would you say on average was your meal? One meal?
Okay.
A big
So
one.
I had like a plate of pad thai, and then I had roti, which is like their version of a crepe, and
Yeah.
a mango shake, all for $4.
What?
Yes.
We need
And
to
like
go
But
there.
was it American portions or was it like normal portions?
there, I couldn't finish the pad thai, so I would always have to let my
Ooh,
nephews eat it.
leftovers. Yeah.
And then the mango shake, it's real mango. It's not powder. You could see them
Did they
cutting up
peel it
the
in front of you? I love that. That is the best. That
Yes,
is the best.
and the best thing about there, they had all the tropical fruits that we don't get here, at least in Texas. Where they have the guavas, and they had uh, what's that
I don't
dragon
know.
fruit?
I don't know how to prepare
Papayas.
guava. Even we have dragon fruit here. I don't know how to prepare that. I have to watch a YouTube video.
I just eat
But
it raw. But
you're not gonna eat it with all like the skin on. You have to like cut it
well,
in.
yeah, peel it, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was
Okay.
it was a really great experience. I enjoyed it.
Okay. All right. So we have, I know our behind the scenes person, Philip, is collecting our comments from Team Live Chat, but we do have some other comments from friends who could not join today's show. So we're going to start off. And this one, Arnie and Flo, you have to help me categorize this. This is from Tony. Okay. So I don't know if this is favorite or unforgettable. She has 5. Last day of treatment for mom. Each celebration was always special, especially the final where she got to ring the bell. So she finished her chemo treatment. So I think that's unforgettable, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I think it can also be a favorite, but I think unforgettable. Staycation with family and close friends who ended up moving to the Philippines later in the year. That would be, I think, what are you voting?
That would be a
Favorite?
I
favorite.
think
I think that's a favorite.
unforgettable.
Okay, well, it can be both. That's why
Both.
it's like, all right, having her first solo publication in a magazine. I think
Well,
unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
You'll remember
Yeah.
that for the rest of your life, right? So 2024. All right, first special teaching assignment shared with her closest friend and leading together in an in concert performance back in July. Unforgettable or favorite?
Unforgettable.
Anything first, I think, should be unforgettable. Well, you can say favorite.
Can be favorite.
Yeah, it can be favorite as well.
Yeah.
Okay, all road trip moments traveling to activities. I think that's favorite.
That's favorite.
Favorite.
Because I never remember when we went on the road trip. I just remember that we went,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay. All right. So from Darlene, very organized. If you know Darlene from Washington, D.C., she's very specific, but they're related. Unforgettable moment of 2024, giving birth to Skylar Melody, her second daughter. So congrats to you. And then favorite moment, since we're with Darlene right now, seeing and feeling my family fall in love with the newest edition. Oh, can't wait to meet Skylar. Hopefully soon. Okay, we have some others to sort through, but we haven't got to. Let's go. Well, from Jeff, we bought a house, which was a mix of emotions
Aw.
and expenses. So is that is that unforgettable or favorite?
I think that's unforgettable. Especially his paycheck that's not gonna be forgettable for him.
It's like the scarring moments, unforgettable. Okay, so he also added learning a lot about being married, my wife and myself, in surviving the first year of marriage. Is that unforgettable or favorite?
I would say unforgettable.
I can't relate, so I wouldn't know.
Well, okay. I was going to say surviving anything, I think, is unforgettable, right?
Yeah.
Surviving this event. Right. So first time traveling in Europe and using the French I studied in high school. Unforgettable or favorite?
I think that would be a favorite. I mean, it would be unforgettable too, especially your first time going to Europe. But I
Yeah.
think that could be a favorite because
Because if you keep going,
yes,
right? If you keep going, then it becomes a favorite. All right. Okay. All right. So a favorite moment from Maricel. My favorite moment is going home to the Philippines and spending quality time with my parents, siblings, and nieces and nephews. And also her time in Cancun right now. She's on vacation. Will also be in the book of favorites. Yes, I think vacations because the year melts away. Like, what year did I do that? Unless there's like a first going on. All right. So, okay, here we need another help categorizing this one. Okay, from Louise Gabriel in Rome, Italy. Her cousin came to Italy and they had a chance to bond while visiting Naples and Pompeii. And she got to see beautiful cities. So is that favorite or unforgettable?
I think that's unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
Because she's with her cousin.
That, yes, and because to go to Naples and Pompeii, that is an experience I think everyone has to do, and I think that's something that you would remember. Like you said, you may not remember when you went, but you will remember
That you
what
went.
you saw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Second, her sister got married. So I think that's unforgettable. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And then let's see, reconnecting with friends.
That could be a favorite.
Favorite. Okay. All right. And okay. See, I see we're getting the clock. It's already 11:15. Oh, we still haven't got to our second question. All right. Okay. Let's go to unforgettable moments from everyone. So starting with you, Flo, what's your unforgettable moment?
My unforgettable moments was leading district events. It's a privilege to be part of that, to lead them and organize them. And it could mix with a favorite part where at the end of the event, everyone is so happy and they come back and they tell me, let's do this again. Can we have this activity again? And that is so, so fulfilling. It's such a blessed moment for me. So those are unforgettable because then I could go back and say, okay, we can do this again next year.
You can come to my district here in New Jersey and also lead our activities.
It's a lot of hard work, but it's so worth it.
I'm glad you said that part. It is worth it.
It's
worth
so
it.
worth it.
Sometimes when you're in the middle of it, it doesn't feel like, so stressed and a lot of uncertainty. But at the end, looking back, we only have a few days left in 2024 and listen to you say it's worth it and you want to do it again. All right. What about you, Arnie? Unforgettable.
I think for me is because I'm the newest person on our team at work, and so this year they did something different where because we're all equals for the most part, but they promoted someone to a little bit higher status. And even though I was the newest person on the team, I just felt privileged because they had chosen me, and I just thought that was the coolest thing. So yes.
Congrats!
You're
You're so chill about it. That was the coolest thing. Hello, your girl got promoted.
Yeah, I mean, and I think I just didn't expect it only because I thought they would pick somebody more senior to me. But they did say the reason they chose me was because I'm the type who I don't just do what I'm supposed to do. I go out and like, hey, what else can I do? And then I come up with creative ways to do instructing so that it's not always the same thing. And so I just thought it was neat.
I was gonna say that's awesome. Like your personality was rewarded. No, that's amazing. For me, unforgettable moment, and it's a kind of mixed in. Just it's seeing any family member in the hospital is like jarring. So, but then seeing them come out is amazing. So it's like, you go in and you wait and you're stressed and you're anxious, and then they come out and you get them back again. I think that's it. It's hard in the beginning, but then it's amazing at the end. So I think in that way, it's both favorite and unforgettable. So back to our friends who wrote in. So we have DM Belen Fajardo from the Philippines. Unforgettable moment in 2024 is when I got laid off from my job for the past 6 years. And she didn't know whether or not she was going to stay or come. But at the end, they let her go. But weeks later or months later, she was offered a different job in a place that she's not really familiar with. So she has some challenges along the way, but she's grateful for it. So it could be sad, but it's still an unforgettable moment. So those sad moments as well can turn around. Also from our Romano in Bulacan, Philippines, he was entrusted to direct a show for INCTV. So that's, I don't know if that's favorite or unforgettable. He also just recently completed a trip to Sagada Mountain Province, which is a lot colder than Baguio. So I guess that's like wintertime without the snow. So I think that's a favorite. And then he launched a sports podcast for his company, which is amazing. I think that's unforgettable. I mean, it's the first sports podcast they had in their company, and it's a pretty huge place. So congrats to you. Okay, and then Stefan, most unforgettable moment of 2024. Stefan from Los Angeles, he's been on our show before. Preparing for district anniversary celebration in February. It's a very long paragraph, Stefan, so I'm just going to get to the end. The valuable lesson I learned from this experience is to always believe in and trust our Almighty God because He will provide, similar to what Flo said earlier. So,
Yeah.
as Christians, we always put our full trust in what God can do for us. So, because I know I'm speeding through, talking really, really fast. We have one more question we have to get to before we can move on to our next segment. Why is it important to take a moment and reflect on these things? How does it make you feel? All right, we'll start off with Flo.
I was doing that this past week, reflecting on them, and it just helps you appreciate what you've done and see how far you've come. And then, you could take those moments, either they're good or not so good moments, take them into the next year, and you can even do a way better job than the last and make more even memories. So hopefully next year we get to talk about it again like this.
Okay,
Super.
love that. How about you, Arnie? Why should we take a moment and reflect?
I think it's important to see what we've done in the past, and because sometimes with the world not being so great now, when we see all the blessings we received and we see all the accomplishments we accomplished, then that helps us to have a positive perspective on life and see that not everything was bad. So to reflect on all the good things that have happened, and then you also reflect on the bad and see what can you do to change it in the upcoming year, or what can you do differently so that it doesn't happen again. I think that's really important, and that helps shape who you become and how you are towards others. So
I love that. Be proactive, right? Yeah. Although I still have a few days left, I don't know if I'm going to get to my abs, the abs that I can see. That I've been talking about this all year. I just want to get the abs that I can see. But no, you're both absolutely right. We should take a moment to reflect on how everything worked out, because it is working out, and there are definitely so many more of those happy, upbeat moments that keep us going. And also, it is a good jumping off point. Like, if I could do this year, what can I do next year? And I love all the surprises. I love surprises. Okay, we're gonna close out our discussion, and we're gonna go to our shout out segment. To our tech, we got that bumper.
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning. Happy birthday. Congratulations. I have to shout out.
Mom, dad, best friend.
All right, first to you, Flo. What are your shout outs for today?
Just wanted to say thank you to INCRadio New Jersey for having me today, and to all the brethren out there. One day I'll come and visit you guys there in New Jersey. I have not been there yet, so I'm going to want to visit there. And also here in District of Oregon. Come join us today at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time.
That's 5:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes. So have a great weekend. Enjoy the last weekend of this year already, right?
Sounds so
Happy
dramatic.
New Year, everyone.
Thank you, Flo. That sounds really so dramatic. All right, Arnie, any shout outs?
Just hello to everyone in New Jersey. I have been there, but I haven't seen the studio there. So I do enjoy going to that part of the country. But then also, since Flo did her little shout out, you guys could join us on Saturdays at 9 a.m. Central Time.
Which is 10 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah, no, absolutely. We'll always plug your shows, or everyone can just stay tuned to INT Radio's YouTube channel and watch all the shows on Saturday. All right, we have quite a number of shout outs. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Our comments from the live chat. We want to say hello to Maricon Damien, who has the first honors today. # Whippany. We want to say hello to Rowena Guerzon from New York. She says Happy New Year from Lucy Ancheta in Charlotte, North Carolina, District of Virginia. Mario Oka. Hello, Brother Mario from, I always mix this up, Brixtonville District of Caloocan North. Eliza Mojica from Washington, D.C. Harry Davis from Albany Extension, New York. Get Barrientos. Thank you for tuning in while you're setting up for your show. Hashtag Anaheim. He wants to win too. And then we have Priscilla Batan from Rizal. Okay. Let's see. And then we have some comments. So from Alyssa Mojica, my favorite moment of 2024 was the International Kadima meet and greet. Did you go to that, Arnie? That was in
No,
Canada.
I didn't know about it, so I was kind of upset because I would have won if I knew about it. So no.
Well,
You
there's
would
always
have had fun, Arnie. You would have had awesome fun.
next you can go next year. She also said that you have the same purple mic, Flo.
Oh, yay. Yay for
And
purple.
another favorite moment is visiting friends in Cali. Oh, they just made a lot of friends. Okay. And then here's a funny comment from Ava Evangelista. Food morning. Is that food morning? Is this right? Food morning instead of good morning. So from Grace Evangelista, favorite part of 2024 was celebrating Aston's 50th anniversary. All right. And her husband says the same thing. Abe Evangelista says 50th preparations. Lucy Ancheta, her husband, and I performed during the dedication of the local congregation of Norfolk, Virginia. Okay. We also want to say hello to Sister May Ann Manzano Guerzon. Hi, Kaman. Hello, hello. Okay. So we need to go. Oh, Harry Davis says his favorite moment was his 51-year anniversary. Is that your wedding? Is that your wedding or something else? Wow. Okay, that's amazing. Congrats. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next segment. We need to go through this quickly, K-Tech. Hashtag winners.
Now announcing our hashtag winners.
All right, so honorable mention. This is from our December 14th show because we had a different program last week. So our December 14th show, honorable mention, amazing. This is such a surprise. It's upside down. Is Aston. Usually has been the reigning first place champion for months and months and months and years and years. All right, third place is Winslow. Second place we have Whippany. Congrats, Whippany. That's amazing. That really, I feel like this is the highlight of the winners. Whippany has never been in second place ever since the establishment of our satellite. So that's amazing. Thank you, Whippany. And first place goes to Bayonne. And because we're short of time, we're just going to announce the upcoming activities. And there's so much fun. The year-end celebrations per local congregation. So please check in with your congregation for those details and also any other upcoming activities. We actually have to close out the show. I thought we would have more time to talk more about Bangkok and travel things and Mema things, but we are out of time. Thank you, everyone who tuned in to today's show. Our behind the scenes tech has given us, we also want to say hello to Sister Jennifer Trinidad from Long Beach, Orange County, California. Jennifer, you need to watch the replay so you can get a prize. And I don't know where my prize box is because we're at the end of the show. So we are going to be announcing the winners on next week's show. We want to thank our church administration, of course, for always supporting our INCRadio programming and allowing us to have this show. We can stay connected and learn together. We especially thank our beloved executive minister, Brother Eduardo Manalo, and our SEPC president and CFO coordinator, Brother Angelo Manalo. We'd also like to thank our INCRadio station manager, Brother Wally Tarai. And before we say goodbye, we again thank everyone for tuning in. Thank you for always tuning in throughout 2024. It has been an unforgettable and wonderful year with everyone here on INCRadio New Jersey Satellite Studio. Have a happy and safe New Year, and we'll see you next year, which is just next week, on INCRadio New Jersey Satellite Studio. Take care, everyone. Happy New Year.
This is INCRadio, DZEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.